Hey honeys, me here. It is April 15th, 2026. The time right now is 1:02 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Coming on today, I did get a pendulum message today. I had a couple people reach out saying, oh, I missed your pendulum messages. And I will still sprinkle them in here and there. I just didn't want to do it if I didn't feel called to do it. So my disclaimer, these videos are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, not trying to convince anybody of anything. So I've already done my prayer and everything. So I'm going to use my dowsing rods just because my hands have been shaky. So, all right, Mom, Innovate, can you guys show us a yes, please? Okay, thank you. All right, can you show us a no? Okay. Okay, so you guys spelled general, I'm going to call it contest observers, going undercover to protect contest, going to protect freedom. Okay, I was like, that was a lot of words. Okay, and so I asked some questions, and I asked, is this regarding the contest coming up this November? Okay, and then I said, so are these observers pro-democracy? And you guys said yes. Okay. And then I asked, will we find out about them? No. So like the general masses won't find out. Okay. And so is that for their own safety? Yeah. Okay. All right. Very interesting. So they wanted to pull 4 of Trish James' predictions deck. Oh, I should hold it up where you can actually see it. I know most of you guys know the cards that I use, but yeah, you guys, I think I have gallstones. The last like 5 or 6 days, I've just had like this like pressure, not necessarily pain, just pressure and discomfort. It's kind of more towards my right side. It gets worse when I eat. No fever, no nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, nothing like that. Although I did have slight nausea last night, but I think that was more in my head. You know how that goes. So, yeah. But I went to the doctor this morning. She saw me, palpated, and she has me set up. I can't get in for an ultrasound, though. The soonest was next Tuesday, but I work on Tuesdays, and it's the only day of the week that I work. And since I've been out so much this year with my kiddo, with their mental health, issues going on, I don't want to take any time off of work unless I absolutely have to. So I'm just going to pay attention to my body. If stuff gets really bad, I'll just go to the ER. But yeah, so I'm feeling okay right now though. And I haven't had to take like any, simethicone, like the gas X stuff, cause that's the only thing that seemed to help my discomfort. But yeah, I just feel super bloated. Like I feel like I should be like 7 months pregnant. Like I haven't gained any weight, but I feel like in my gut that I gained like 25 pounds. It's all, ugh, I hate it. Awful feeling. Farts. Nope, too many drops. Okay. Okay, so tying this in. You guys, it's actively crumbling around us. I know when things get scary, it's easy to like go into this like, terrified mode. When you start feeling like that, please shift your focus to something else. If it makes you feel better to do something to make you feel like you're in control of something, go volunteer for something if you can, or help your neighbor or something like that, because this needs to happen. Too many. It's just got to happen. We can't keep being in the same toxic cycle. And if this didn't happen, we would continue it. So just know it's a complete shit show. They're crapping all over themselves, and let it happen. You know what I mean? All right. So, all right. All right, you guys are all 4 of the cards ones you wanted? All right, easy peasy. All right, so tying this in to general contest observers going undercover to protect contest, going to protect freedom. Okay, tension escalates. So maybe things are going to be getting really ugly when it comes to that period of time. Controlled narrative. We get this so often, you guys. Oh my gosh, I feel like every other pull we're pulling it. A sinking ship. Banking currency. You know what though? See, this is times where you have to look at the images on the card, okay? This is a person, but look at what the paper's floating around them. That to me, like, signifies tickets, right? The sinking ship is them, the not so good people know that it's sinking. And my guide spelled out this past summer, I have to look back, but they said the words "down goes the ship." Okay. And they've been trying to control the narrative the whole time, right? They've been trying to control contests, right? And I do think tensions are going to get escalated, but they already are. You know what I mean? So, like I've told you guys before, do something to fill your own cup, okay? Control what is within your control, and then live. Just live, okay? And I know it's annoying to be told that we chose to come down here at this time, but we did. So, just trying to keep your central nervous system regulated, whether that be just listening to your favorite music. I plan on doing some gardening. I got to plant some tomatoes and stuff like that. I'm not doing like a huge garden, you know what I mean? But I like being able to plant cherry tomatoes. I usually get a bunch of them, and then I'll give some to my neighbors and stuff like that, because that's kind of like where we're going towards, right? Is because like I've said before, we're governing ourselves right now. We have a bunch of children who claim to be in so-called power. They're not in charge of shit. You know what I mean? So, all right. That is what I have for you guys today. If I'm not on, just know it's probably because my gallstones or whatever the fuck this is acting up. But, you know, I'll try and pop on when I can. I feel like I should be able to come on tomorrow unless it gets really bad. So, all right. That's what I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video, okay? Love ya.